Well,
It's
y'all.
Tubi Tuesday.
It is, and it's actually Tuesday this time. We're recording.
Oh man.
Yep.
Josh was
Nothing
like,
odd about
we
that.
could do a Christmas movie. He was like, you know what? We're just gonna release this on Christmas Eve anyway because it doesn't matter. This movie
Because
is
fuck
hilarious.
y'all.
Oh, okay.
Because fuck your Christmas. We don't give a damn.
Well, listen, I told you there was some Hebrew Israelites outside of Walgreens telling me that I had if you had a Christmas tree,
You going to hell?
basically.
Oh wow.
They were very adamant. This movie has nothing to do with any of that. So I watched it day before yesterday. Lies and Loyalty.
Yeah, I
And,
refreshed on
it was
this
on the-
yesterday too.
It was on the list, and so
Yeah,
when I watched
me and
it, I
Marcus
was
watched it like months ago.
Yeah,
and
and I
we
finally-
talked about it and everything. And Jason just now watched it yesterday.
yeah, I did. Finally got around to it, and so now we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. How many times have I now seen this movie? This is probably like the third and a half time I've seen this movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause it's one of them things like you can put on while you working or whatever, and then you look over. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
This movie.
I think I saw it on the Tubi, like the Tubi Facebook page, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, Fancy Jones." I think, and I was like, "Is it on our list?" And so that's
Fancy
when I was like, "Let me
Jones.
watch it." So I put it on just because, like, I
This
think it's
this is
similar.
the
I had it in
movie
the
that
background.
I'm sure made Fancy Jones popular. Cause this the first movie I remember seeing her in.
Well, she was in Please, wasn't she?
She must have had a real small part in Please.
I mean,
What was her part?
she was the woman that the husband was cheating with.
Oh yeah, immediately when she like left, and then the lady snuck in there like immediately,
Well,
and they were having sex, or
well, she
like she does she choke both of them? Is that what she does?
on Please, like she
Yeah.
killed them at the very end, and then killed the kid, and then took the baby. From them.
Oh.
that okay, that part.
Some stuff
Yeah.
we'll have to not show on YouTube.
So this movie, the first note,
Suddenly, we get so many views on YouTube. Wow.
no, they would.
the
ban
first
our
note
account.
is
Put a little blur
this,
spot.
this movie starts with a 2-minute graphics sex scene. This is not a safe for work movie. Don't
Not
watch
for
this
safe for
movie.
work.
The
Yes.
NSFW.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. But
Oh, well, they let you know that early on by giving you 1 minute of 2.5 minutes of
2.5 minutes of hard fucking in slow motion.
Yeah.
And you know it's not her husband because her family just walked out the door.
which so like when I first watched it,
They're
I wasn't
establishing
looking-
right away.
I didn't look at the very first second of the thing. So I looked
Yeah.
down like it was playing, and then I'm like, wait a minute, who's this? And I'm like, okay, and then it just kind of starts. And so I'm like, if you miss that first second, then you can think
I'm
that
gonna
it's
tell
her
you,
husband.
I've seen this movie 3.5 times. That very first few seconds is so easy to overlook for some reason. It doesn't grasp you at all in the first few seconds.
But it's a
first
Tubi
movie,
movie, so you can
Yeah,
tell.
it's easy to just look away. Oh, they just doing the intro and playing the names like all these other
But
Tubi.
a husband and wife never fucked that hard in a Tubi movie.
Oh goodness.
I mean, right?
Oh,
It's always
real
like
obvious.
it's always a problem. If it's a married couple, they are not having regular.
So
Right.
yeah, there's
From
no. I
the,
can't think of a
Tubi movie.
single Tubi movie where the husband and wife is just fucking real hard. Like
Right.
it
Right.
don't happen.
It's usually the people they cheating with that they fucking that hard. But when you realize after the first few seconds, her kids are leaving out the door with I think they're leaving with the dad. Like I said, I always
Right, she
overlook
had a
that
kid.
part too.
One kid, leaving
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
the
daughter.
dad,
Leaving with the dad, and then
Which-
some guy comes in, and then they go
immediately,
upstairs.
Like
Yeah.
30 seconds later.
Yeah.
And then she's talking to her husband. How was your run? Oh, it was great.
Yeah. And her name is Bianca, that character, by the way. The
Mhm.
married lady that's obviously cheating on her family is and then so here's a familiar face. Who
Yes.
played she played Apple in Rotten.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she's
pops up in
pretty.
the best movies.
Yeah. She's very popular.
Okay.
We gotta remember. We gotta write down these actors'
I
names.
know. We just keep calling her
But
Apple.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But her character is Monique Mo,
Mo.
and she's like the best friend of
Right.
Bianca. And
They tell each other everything.
yeah, they
So
tell each
she's,
other everything. And the first scene, this is the first scene of dialogue, and she's telling her, "Stop cheating on your husband."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
She's warning her right away.
Yeah, it's
Stop
very
cheating
clear.
on your husband.
Stop cheating on your husband. Your side piece might not like that. Like he might want to end up being more than a side piece.
Right.
So, and then she kept saying,
Husband's name
like,
is Gabe. Gabe
yeah.
Hines.
And she's like, you never know, or something like you never know, you may miss out on something that you don't know how good you got it. That's what she keeps saying. You don't know how
Yeah.
good you don't know how good you got it. And so
Right.
because honestly, like her life, Bianca's life doesn't look bad. Like she has a working husband, with a business, family,
Yeah, she's
and
kind of
he's
partners with him a little bit,
obviously,
ain't she?
yeah, they're partner in business together. He's
Mm-hmm.
loving, affirming, like not, no abuse. And it's like he doesn't seem like a simp or a wimp or anything. He seems like a genuine person that just
Yeah.
cares about his wife.
Tiara
Yeah, but
Jacole, that's her name. That's the actress name who played Monique. Tiara Jacole.
oh,
Mm,
okay. Well, these in these movies, if their husband is successful and rich, he's not showing her enough attention, and she's bored, and so she has to fuck somebody else. That's
but that's
usually
okay, that's true.
That's the
That's
typical
true.
Tubi
That is the typical to
plot
be.
setup.
Yeah, there's
yep.
a setup, but it doesn't look like he's not showing her attention. Like he's like if you
But I
actually
thought
see a
that's what
very
she was saying
established.
though, because he's always like, because every time I show him, he's in the office, kind of busy.
Right. That's what her whole complaint is, that he is working too much. That he works, all the
Prioritizes
time.
work.
Right. He prioritizes work over their intimacy pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And that he's boring when they do have sex, he's boring at it. Which is, this is Lawnmower Man.
Yeah.
All over. It's basically the same setup as Lawnmower Man, except in Lawnmower Man, the best friend was basically trying to convince her to cheat.
Right.
Because
His
you
best
remember she was a
friend.
freak.
Yeah, she was saying, "Y'all don't get, you ain't gonna, y'all,
Yeah, but she was talking noise though. She wasn't gonna cheat on her husband, best
Yeah,
friend.
she wasn't gonna. Yeah, she wasn't gonna
Yeah.
She
cheat.
was just
She was
kind of
married.
talking noise.
She
Yeah.
wasn't gonna cheat on her husband, but she was like, don't do it.
But yeah,
But yeah,
this one,
so-
Monique, like, look, you need to stop cheating. You got a good man out there working hard.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know
And
how good you got
he's fucking you the best he can.
He's doing his best.
He's doing his best. And then
Come
they
on, girl.
mentioned
He's doing his best.
they got this function. There's a function coming up.
Yeah, it's like at a art gallery or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, like an art gallery function coming
Fundraiser,
up, and
yeah.
like with high end like money folks,
Mm-hmm. Like it costs $1,500 to just go to it.
right? And so she's trying to convince Mo to go to this thing. She's like, man, I don't know, like, look,
I need you.
Gabe's
to be
brother's
there.
gonna be there, Daniel. It's like, oh, Danny, like, so she obviously likes Danny or whatever, and so like they just
That's
established that in that scene,
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a good establishment. So, but they set it up. They set it up where she's, she's a cheater. We don't really know why. I mean, she says that he's boring, or but she's like, I'll figure it out. I mean, I'm not gonna leave my husband, but my side piece gonna stay my side piece. So she just kind of got her, motivation, and I think when she starts getting ready to go to the gallery, And then the brother calls and was like, "Hey, like I need you to pick up something, pick up some wine or something like that."
Mm-hmm.
And she like, "What?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like doing that." It's like, "Well, yeah, I'm just over here and I'm just, really gotta get some wine, please, like, I think I saw
Please,
a
I
a
need my
place
wine.
a couple blocks away." And so she was like, "Okay," and she was kind of irritated, but she'll do it. And she's dressed up to the nines, like she's like, this is an elegant, like, diamonds, earring,
Yeah.
necklace, dress,
Right. Red
gown, like
Yeah.
she
dress.
is
Got the
Yeah.
like
cleavage and all that good
so
shit.
dressed up to the nines. And so she stops by this like liquor store, corner store, liquor store, which I'm like, do they have wine at that place?
Right. Like
Maybe.
Not only do they not, she asked for a $500 bottle of wine.
right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And this looked like this looked like the regular Toastum store. And, like on the corner somewhere.
On a
Just a
corner
regular
store.
ass corner store.
No, it's champagne. It's not even wine. It's champagne. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So which is hood. It's straight hood. Like they even
Because
got the
I've
rap snacks
seen-
in the background.
Right. I've seen liquor stores that
Mhm.
have like, the security and all the bars and stuff over it like that. But it's
Yeah.
a full on liquor. This like
Right,
they
this
got
is a-
potato chips and pork rinds. This like a regular ass
This is a
like,
gas station.
gas station. And y'all got a $500 bottle of champagne,
Of champagne.
back there.
It's-
I know.
So I had a little irritation.
I was very irritated.
I was
yes.
very okay. So this dude
Yes.
he looked like a scrub. Just
Yes.
scruffy. Just scruffy. Regular guy, Not even, I wouldn't say scrub, just a regular scruffy guy. But she like when she walks in, there's a bunch of other dudes that look like
Scruffier.
Right. They also are
Yeah.
scruffy. And so they all like, yeah, baby, yeah. And so not knowing anything about this place, my thought is like all three of them could be friends, like so. But this dude comes in.
Look
he's
at
like,
this place.
Yeah. So a guy comes up when she's about to buy her bottle of wine with her black card, and he's all like got cash and is like, let me pay for it. And she's like, I got this. Like, no, here you go. It's $500 cash. And so
He insists.
He insists aggressively, and she allows it. And then he like, let me walk you to your car. Pretty lady. I keep saying that.
Pretty lady.
And so he walks into the car, and then like he basically puts the moves on him. But I'm like, this is the type of moves that
He putting in
how does
gorilla
that-
moves.
how did this work? I'm like, how did it work?
And
I just don't get it.
that's what you call gorilla pimping.
Gorilla
That's what
pimping.
he's doing.
Explain it.
He's hardcore imposing himself on her under the guise of it being charming and magnetic. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
he all up on her, but he like mad aggressive with this shit. But she's excited about this shit because her husband's calling. She ignores the call.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps talking to the dude, and she hasn't backed away from him. She hasn't pulled out no mace. She
No.
hasn't told him to get away from her car. She hasn't said, or she haven't even politely been like, yeah, all right, bye, okay, I'm closing the door now. Matter of fact, he's inching closer inside the car to the point where
He buckles
he's helping
her
buckle
seatbelt.
her. He's reaching completely
He
across her
literally
and across her
buckles her
cleavage, and then they
seatbelt.
stop about an inch from each other's face from kissing. And she's sniffing his face and everything, like she ready to just fuck right now.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So he gorilla
Actually, I know what kind of game that's called.
Okay.
What's that?
It's called A Guy Wrote This Movie.
Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Tanja Ayers and Regine Koenig.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Who wrote
Tanja
this? No,
sounds like
two
a-
women wrote this movie.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay, okay. Never
Let me
mind.
see. A
You
guy
know,
directed it.
he kind of reminded me
A,
of
a guy directed it, so maybe the direction
right,
is guy
Oh,
driven.
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
the actual writing isn't like, yeah, she's not saying that she wants him around, but the directing definitely like putting the seatbelt on and the face, all that stuff, like that made it extra like seductive, which
He's
it worked.
irresistible.
Or creepy. It could go either way.
It was definitely creepy.
But she was obviously turned on. All right, so right after that,
She was still turned
she
on.
she goes back to yeah, she was still so moist and ready and just hot for sex. By the time she got to
Art gallery.
the
Gala.
art gallery, she ran back into oh, by the way, the dude she met at the gas station, what's his name? Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
She goes to the art the art thing, runs
Mhm.
into the other dude she was fucking in the first 2 minutes of the movie. His name's Lucas, and he's like, "Hey, baby," and she's like, "You're here." He's like, "Yeah." You pay $1,500 to get in here. Yeah, now let's go outside and have sex.
This okay.
And then
So
I put
pause.
they go
Pause for a sec.
outside and fuck hard
Yes. Pause.
because they are
Like,
having sex. It's
yes.
hard.
Tubi movie, man.
I'm
People
like,
horny all the time.
the dude is like basically her morning side piece
Yep.
every time she go out for a run.
And it don't even look like they using any protection or anything.
Nah,
She could be getting pregnant, all kind of stuff.
all the things. And he paid $1,500 for a ticket. That morning he saw her. They did it.
That was that same morning. wasn't it?
And so he paid $1,500 so he could sneak off into the car.
So
and do it.
he's literally addicted.
Yeah, she uses
She
the
got
word.
some
But I'm
to
like,
her.
She got some good goods.
but I'm
guess
like,
that's
he
what it
could have
is.
just pulled up at the gala in Texas, say, "Meet me outside." You
Meet me
know.
outside.
But
Right.
oh yeah, so this is the point where after she gets
Well,
off. Of him,
I think his donation was to try to guarantee him some sex.
but let's listen
That
to
makes
her
sense.
I
after.
think he used that as that.
We want to hear what she says to him after she finishes. I guess maybe
Yeah.
he finishes
He
both of them,
finishes. That's what it looked like.
and so maybe that's why she's annoyed because at that point she's just like, all right, she wants to share something. Oh yeah, he says he loves her.
God damn.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
your last rodeo.
Yeah, she cuts it off.
What? Excuse me?
Look, your time is up, Lucas. You popped up to an event where you knew my husband would be at. This is getting too messy and attached for me.
Why'd you
That's
go
not
out into the
attached.
car and do that?
Wow, B.
Right.
You don't think that's a bit extreme?
Is it?
You see,
Y'all in a car. You
in the
gonna come
car.
back.
You're just overthinking. It's all right. It's all good.
Lucas, the late night text messages, the randomly pop up, and you confessing you love me? Oh, you getting way too attached, man. I cannot have that.
So that was it.
Yeah.
She cut him off.
Yeah.
So that was
'cause
that was
he
that
talking
was
about
the
I
last
love
time. Yeah, so he said that, which I mean, like, she could have handled it. She could have handled her side piece a little different,
She could
No.
have not gone to the car and had sex.
right?
But she had to
But
come back to the party smelling like
other dude,
like sin, Josh.
like sin.
Like sin.
Oh, this is funny. Okay, so, he seems like a loving husband, but he's watching porn. That's one thing we noticed. Like he's actually
I
has
didn't
his
know he was
phone out.
doing
Yeah,
that.
he's had
Yeah,
his
yeah,
phone
he's
watching
watching
porn,
porn.
and his wife is asleep. And then he kind of like basically trying to get some, and wakes her up a little bit, and she shake her head like annoyed. They showed the clock that it was like 11:42 p.m. and then there's sex. There's the sounds of
Well,
it.
he's having sex with her.
She's
She
not
shook-
having
she
sex.
shook her head, yeah, she rolled her eyes.
She
just
is
there.
not
She is just-
enjoying that
She hates
at
every
all.
60 second of it because
He
it was
just basically
one
rolled up
whole
behind
minute.
her. Right.
It was one, and they showed
It was
11,
1 minute,
40
like 4 pumps.
exactly.
And
Now
he
that's
went to
married
sleep.
sex they like to show in movies all the time. You realize
Right.
that?
Right,
They do
right.
that all the
Right.
time. 'Cause
Married
remember,
sex in movies is
remember Mia
always like
Coppola?
that.
Remember Mia Coppola?
Yep.
Her husband was so terrible and stuff.
That's kind of what this reminded me of a little bit. Because
And then these guys are married. Lucas at home, his wife, they ain't having no sex.
Which his wife is sexy as fuck, which I don't get.
Yeah, I don't.
and she ready.
Yeah, and she's ready. And
She
he's
don't
like,
look
he like,
get the
that
fuck off.
different from the girl he's having sex with. They don't look that different. So you can tell he has a type, but for some reason he does not want his wife.
Not at all. He just don't like her.
Like,
Yeah,
what
he
does she
just
do
got a
behind the
personal problem
scenes?
with her.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
can't stand her.
I don't get it.
Maybe
No,
did she cheat
bitch,
on him
you call my
before or
mama a
something?
bitch.
Right.
Before the scene happened, apparently.
Her feet stank like
Yeah.
Your feet
smell up the
ugly.
room.
Hmm. And this is so. This
Like, I don't
this
know
scene,
what would be
the
problem.
direction of
Maybe she was fucking the lawnmower man.
This is
the
the exact repeat of the
They
first few seconds of the
copied
movie.
This,
Yes,
copy it
this is a
multiple
copy
times.
paste, and
They
including the
copy it
music,
multiple times,
including the
throughout
music.
movie. Yeah,
Yep,
it's just
they
like,
copy and paste that. Thanks, Jason, for noticing that, because
They
I
do it
did.
on repeat.
I noticed that on the third watch.
This is the image, listeners. The wife is washing dishes in the kitchen. The child is sitting at the table
Yeah,
eating her cereal. The husband walks up. Does he kiss the wife first? Goes.
he
and
kisses
then-
the wife.
And
Mhm.
then he goes and gives his hug.
The child
hugs
grabs the
daughter.
backpack.
Yeah, and then they go and they repeat.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So that's
Yeah.
the morning. That's their happy morning, which she's bored. That basically shows that she's just bored. That's what it is.
Because in her mind, it might as well be copy and paste each morning.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
So that could have been a director's choice to literally make it monotonous like that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I think there was a point where Lucas was like trying to call her back, and she's like, "Look, she just ignored him. She's done with him, but she's still bored. So she's like, what's she gonna do? She cut off her other dude. She cut off her side piece, and she's still bored. She has boring
Yeah.
sex with her husband.
Yeah.
What is she gonna do? Well, Jacob told her where to go. Hey, if you ever want to get your car detailed, come over to my shop. I own a shop.
Right. Yeah,
just a
yeah.
block
Jacob
over
owns
here.
the shop. Mhm.
I'll detail your car for free. I'll hook you up. Okay. So.
I get y'all lubed. I mean, all fixed up and ready.
Oh my goodness. Now Jacob does remind me of the dude off of Mia Coppola a little bit. He got that look.
Oh yeah. What's his name? The artist dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same look. I mean,
You
he's not
smell. I need your body. You smell.
He got the
Won't you
same
come to my
beard, I
office?
guess.
right. The
Right.
same beard. He's not as like
You smell.
jacked, but 'cause he
Same
just-
same personality type.
Yeah, he's just a short, got it.
Got the same haircut.
Yeah, just scruffy haircut, but it's faded. He got a little fade, a little line, barely. But yeah. So she goes to get her car detailed, except not.
What? Wait, what did I put in the notes?
She goes to
Big-
mechanic just to go look around. Oh man. So yeah. But the best friend is covering for her because she thinks that she's still with Lucas in the morning because the husband's like, hey, where's I've been trying to call B, have you heard from her? He's like, no, wait. Oh yeah, she was at the Franklin Street. Franklin Street? What is that? Because they real estate investors or whatever. But she out trying to get something else detailed.
Yeah, she.
Get that ass detailed.
Trying to get something else waxed.
Ass waxed. Wax that
Trying
ass.
to get them draws waxed.
So yes, 21 minutes in the movie, and what is the plot?
I said,
It's just-
I said 21 minutes in this movie. There's been nothing but sex.
Yes.
She got a problem then, I guess.
Yeah, she's
She absolutely has a problem.
yeah, she's not. It's not just about her being bored with her husband at this
No.
point. It's about her being a nympho maniac or whatever.
Yeah, she
And
got
like she's maybe not even a nympho, but just
sex addict.
is every sex addict considered a nymphomaniac, or
Well,
is
not a
nympho something
guy.
different?
Nympho is more for girls, I think. But I think it's
Oh, is that it?
yeah, I think it's just sex addict though.
Nympho.
Well, she's
But they
definitely
never
a sex
addressed it
addict.
in the movie, do they?
Man, my algorithm is gonna be all fucked up. Shit, I be looking
Googling
up.
that? Your algorithm. But yeah, so she's addicted to sex. But not
But
with
the
her
movie
husband.
don't say that. She's just, I don't know.
Nymphomania, also known as hypersexuality, is a condition that can cause a person to experience a variety of symptoms, including intense sexual thoughts, compulsive behaviors, risky sexual activities,
That's it.
emotional distress, difficulty maintaining relationships, impaired daily functioning, risk taking. I mean,
That's
she, yeah, I guess
So,
she is.
husband kisses his daughter on the forehead, gives his wife a hug, grabs his coffee.
It's the same thing, like maybe slightly different outfits, but
Well,
same
yeah. 'Cause,
thing.
like, that's one of the main things I remembered about this movie.
Yep.
It's always
So
the same old, same old.
They show the clock, which I didn't know how long. I guess to show that it's longer.
Yeah, they just they were just showing that she spent too much time, because there was never like a fade on the clock. Because I
Yeah.
rewound that shot
To see how
just to
long it
see, like,
was.
wait, how long was it? And the time doesn't change. I guess it's just supposed to show that she been there way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever time it was, I think it was like 4 or something, like 4:30, 4:45 or some shit.
Yeah. Which I guess is like she there
Which
all
that's
day.
like, by that time, your kid in elementary, your kid probably home already, which means your husband's probably home.
Right. So
You
is
see
this
what I'm saying?
is this is another, like, is it? Did we get established that this is multiple days? Like this is like happening over time, or is this the same?
I think the outfit is supposed to suggest that it's a different day, but I don't know how many days this been going on.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So, yeah. Because and plus at this point, Jacob is all concerned. He's like, because he's fallen for her or whatever. So time is going by.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
instead of it being the first
And
time,
it's
their
becoming
first
more of
time.
a problem because Mo comes again like, yo, are you cheating on your husband still? I thought you cut it off with that guy. And she was like, well,
I did cut it
I
off.
did, but then another guy started fucking
I don't think
me.
she told. I don't. Did she say?
Did she even tell
mention-
her
I don't
yet?
know if she did.
No,
tell
she
her
didn't.
yet.
But she's like, like, look, your husband is my boss,
Right.
and shit ain't getting done around here. Yeah, nymphomaniac, difficulty maintaining relationships and impaired daily functioning,
Yeah, that's her.
risk taking,
She taking
yeah,
risks.
yeah,
Going out to the car.
risky
yeah.
sexual activities,
That car sex while her husband's in the art gallery. That's definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
engaging in
risky,
unprotected sex or sex with multiple partners. Yeah, so yeah, man, she got a problem. She like, yo, get rid of Lucas, man. Like, look, I done got rid of Lucas. Okay, I got you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because is Lucas still popping around there?
Well, no,
her
Lucas
house?
hadn't popped up. She just remembered.
She
like,
thinks
she
thinks that she's still cheating with Lucas.
Right.
then.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. She hasn't updated her friend on the new dick she's getting.
Okay.
Is that how it goes now?
Yep.
In
Guess that's how it
2024.
goes. That's the 2024.
Updated
So-
new dick.
Like there's an app.
I know. Would you like to
Wow.
update your new dick?
Wow.
You've successfully updated your profile.
Wow. Okay.
That's a cool haircut.
So that's the brother.
Yeah, that's the brother Daniel.
Mhm. So there's like a budding relation, like kind of romantic between Mo and
That's right. They're a real
Daniel.
estate company.
It's the Heinz company,
Yeah.
and so they have multiple $1 million projects and stuff like that they're doing.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Yeah, so they established at that point that Mo works for basically the family business.
Right. They all and they showed a little bit of that earlier.
They all
'cause
kind of
were
work for
working.
the family bit.
They all was
kinda
working
work for this.
together, selling
Yeah.
selling property, you know, and so
Which
that's
is a
kind of the thing.
dope. That's a dope business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I can say about a lot of these Tubi movies is that even though these relationships be horrible, people be having some dope careers. In
Right.
these movies.
Right. They
You
do.
know, it'd be highly successful black folks in these movies.
Yep. Indeed.
Yeah, because they be making partner.
Ugh.
Everybody
Well,
making partner.
at this
Everybody
point,
at
he
this point, he ain't even
they
making
already
partner. He
made-
own it.
he
yeah.
owned the place.
Yeah, he's the owner.
So so it's like he owner.
Mm-hmm.
He established, and it's grown. It's like really grown a lot, and so that's I like that it's not like a come up. Like he's already there.
Mm-hmm.
They even show
yeah.
like in the background, you see his magazines.
Entrepreneur of
and
the
stuff
year.
like that. Like,
You know what I'm
dude is
saying?
a
He's
boss.
highly
He's
successful.
a boss.
I gotta say this: are we supposed to like B?
By this point,
I don't know if we're supposed to like her, but she's the
No?
protagonist in the movie. Like the story follows her. At this point, you just seeing what's about to happen with B because this
Right.
shit is crazy.
I don't like her.
But I think we're supposed to like Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe is
Are
likable.
we? But I don't know, because he's playing that stereotypical husband that's being cheated on. Like, oh, he only lasts a minute. Oh, he only wants some when she's
That don't mean he's a bad guy.
he's too busy.
He's just trying to. This is the way I see Gabe in this movie. Gabe is a likable, he's a successful, supportive husband, father. He may not be good in bed, but that's just one of his character flaws.
Mm-hmm.
He made look at porn and try to get something when he can because that's what he feel like he gotta do. Well, that's another character flaw for him.
Right.
But I don't think that makes him a bad guy in this movie.
Yeah, and even
Because
this
she the one
conversation-
out here cheating with multiple penises. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she out here
Yes.
reckless as fuck.
And one thing that they do point out, like the
Her
conversation.
husband was in the building. She walked right outside and fucked a whole nother nigga in the car.
Yes.
Like-
Yes.
Like she's
And-
the bad guy.
And he's
Okay,
he's always been like, very affirming to her. Like there's like he's trying to make things
He's
work.
trying to. He's
being
working on
very
his
intentional.
shortcomings. He's trying to.
He's very
So-
intentional.
This is why I'm like, are we supposed to like B? Because I didn't realize till a certain point in the movie that she worked with him. Like she was like working with him at the place.
Because she was
I
always
thought,
gone.
yeah, because I thought she was a housewife, and it's like he had no time for her. But then it's like, oh no, he does have time for her because they work at the same fucking
right,
place.
exactly.
So they
He
can
was trying
see
to
each
have
other
dinner
all
with
day.
her, lunch with her. He
And
was trying to
she's
see
not
her.
doing her fucking job either.
And
she's not.
that's thank you,
No,
Josh,
is
because
she
that's what I
not?
was about to point out if you didn't. Because think about it, this whole time she going to the mechanic shop, this nigga working.
Yes.
Like she's like, yeah, I need to get my car.
She has
like,
not done.
oh yeah,
she's not
hey,
done a
hey,
single thing.
damn,
for her
where
job.
you been? It's been 3 days. It's been 3 weeks. Where you been? And then she's damn, your car is still fucked up. Like you need to find a different mechanic. You know what I'm saying? So, like if there's a villain in this movie, so far she's doing it to herself.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And
She should have known that Jacob was crazy because of how he approached her at the beginning.
Exactly. He was
You reaching
obviously-
across my chest to buckle my grown ass seatbelt
I'll tell you this: if I met
on
a
the day
girl,
I meet you, on the night I meet you outside a liquor store.
if I met a girl
Yeah,
at a liquor
$500
store,
cash. Like, why you
and-
got so much
and
cash?
if I met a girl at a liquor store, and she followed me to my car and reached across me and buckled my seatbelt, I'd be like, I ain't good. I don't care what
Say
she look
something.
like.
You just-
I don't care what she look like because I'm going to go to her job and fuck her. No.
Oh, my
So she looked like
Oh, my.
Large Marge from Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
wow.
Let me buckle your seatbelt, young man.
She
Where
looked like
you
the woman
working?
from Norbit.
Where you
Like,
working? I'm on my way.
No, like, can you please? Like, I'm thinking you trying to rob me or some shit. Like, I don't know what you reaching for.
In other words, why would you fuck a nigga you met at the liquor store?
Right.
That's what's so stupid about
and I think the juxtaposition between the moment we saw her, like her husband reaching out to her, like, "Hey, where you at? Like, let's, I need to see you in my office. I want to talk about. Let's go out and have dinner, or let's have lunch." And they walk, and he sees the old bracelet. It's like, we need to upgrade this. He's like, "Well, this is sentimental because this gave me on my second date." It's like, "Oh yeah, well that's when I didn't have much, but now I got so much more. We can do so much. Thank you for being a good wife that always been there for me and so loyal from day one."
Shit, you know what I'm saying? We built all this shit from the ground up. Man, I love you.
Goodness.
Like, we got a child together, mother of my only
Yeah,
child. And I just love you so much.
Yes,
thank you for being my loyal and faithful wife from God.
That's so. Then right after that, literally the very next scene, she is running. She is running into the mechanic, the shop to have the most passionate
and have sex.
And all night because she ends up being late picking up her daughter. Like, she's just like, what? Who is this woman? And why is she? She's just so irresponsible.
Yes.
So, but yeah.
And then he professes his love for her. Jacob does.
Yeah, he's like,
so
what
now
if
you
this
got
is more
three
than just...
people that done profess their love to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You got her husband who loves her because that's her husband. And then you got Lucas, who's like, "Look, I love you." She's like, "Nigga, cut it off." And she cut him off. Now you got Jacob, like, so she must have.
Right. Let's listen to. Let's listen to. Let's listen to. I really want to hear their dialogue because I was laughing at this conversation just because they kept saying. Notice how he says
think,
"man"
partying ass
often.
Boys, a successful black businessman, just like that. I thought I would have seen the day, man. Can't believe it, man. Me either. Yeah, set it up, proposal, man. It's gonna be life changing, bro. For sure, a game changer, man.
Every sentence. Every sentence.
I think about it, though. I ain't heard from her all day. I called her earlier, man, but she never called me back, though. I don't know what's up with her. Still going strong?
Oh, so they talking about his wife, him and his wife, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which the brother knows. He saw her.
So you feel she's been down a little?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the brother saw her leaving out the mechanic shop or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But B, man, she's a great woman.
Man,
just lucky to have her, bro.
Man.
Well, bro,
so lucky,
man.
Good game, bro. I'll tell you something.
Oh. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, he tries to warn him.
Yeah, he was gonna tell him.
That's funny. I didn't notice how many times they said "man"
a lot, and every time they talk to each other, I feel like is that an ad lib thing, or is that because that can't be written in the script.
Here we go. It's just different outfit. This was a director's choice.
Yeah, this was different on purpose though, because he's not going to the office.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't have his suit on.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of just a one hug, he continues to hug her.
Right, he hugged her from behind that time, which means
he was like, she's like, "Wait a minute, what happened?"
She said, "Wait a minute, you're a different person. You never hugged me from behind."
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was Jacob.
Lucas.
Bill. Johnny.
What's your name again? Oh my God. She could have been like, "Oh, Jacob. Oh,
what's that poking me? Is that you, Jacob?"
Or Johnny, or Bill.
Well, no, it's definitely not Jacob because Jacob's bigger than that.
Oh, this must be Lucas. Hey, Lucas.
And she turned around. Oops.
Oh goodness. But basically, he ends up because they were about to close on a major deal, and so he feels really like successful.
The child is traumatized. They all passionate in front of him.
I'm gonna shift everything up. Let's go on a trip to Miami. Like, I just want me and my family. Like, that's it. Like, we playing hooky.
Yeah,
like,
fuck it. We ain't going to school.
She needs to go to school. Like, no, we gonna play hooky. We gonna have. It's like, what about our business? Look, we got people that's gonna take care of that. Like, let's go.
Every child's dream
fun.
come true.
Let's just have fun as a family, and let's do this. And she's like, really? You want to just be spontaneous? And this is what turned it all around.
Mm-hmm. It just fixed their whole relationship. That's all she wanted was a little spontaneous.
All she wanted was a trip to Miami. That's all.
That's
That's
all.
all she
Yep.
wanted.
And so they
know?
fucking in the hot tub, which is disgusting.
I was thinking about how that would cause
I
infections.
would that make me never want to get in anybody's hot tub. I don't know who been
Oh.
fucking in here making soup.
Yeah.
Chlorine.
And so no, they during this whole scene, you got both of the side pieces in the shadows trying to call her in the dark, looking alone, like they ain't got no other options in their lives.
But she with her
And
husband longer than a minute.
and they are just addicted to whatever she got.
She got the
She got the best
goodies
ever in history.
Period.
That is a funny
Because
scene.
you got two niggas going insane over you.
Completely insane.
Completely insane at the same time. I have never seen that in a Tubi movie.
Mm-mm. But this is the coming to terms with him, with himself. He apologized about, not being there. But, he's like you said, maybe she was bored because he's always taking work over her. And so he's showing that, like, look, I work for us.
Y'all sitting in the hot tub that y'all just skeeted in.
Skeeted.
It's disgusting.
Oh goodness. I didn't think about all that.
Unsanitary.
It is very
I always
unsanitary.
think about that when people do
there's
that in
some
movies.
mesquite right there.
It's so
Yeah,
disgusting.
A couple of children
Those
just laying on
bubbles.
top of the bubble.
Ew. I don't think the sperm can survive that temperature, but it's still
No,
You'll
gross.
not
still
at
be
all.
there.
Yeah, it's still gross. It's still there. So people, if you get in the hot tubs, just think
Oh.
about that.
Think about that.
Think about all the people that
There's
potentially had sex
there's-
in there.
There's
Oh man.
Toe
hot tubs in
fungus.
hotels rooms.
Yeah, toe fungus, semen, yeah, butt particles. Ugh.
Oh.
Goodness.
I'm never going swimming again.
Oh man, you just ruined it. Yeah. Okay.
So their relationship is fixed. The passion
Yeah.
is, reignited in their marriage, and everything
Yep.
is all fixed now.
Yep.
She's
just
dressed
so-
different. She's just refreshed.
She's
look
at
how
work.
refreshed
She's at work on time. Because the girlfriend's like, wait, what's going on?
What's going on
I've been
with
here
this?
for a
What's
whole
this?
hour.
Right.
I've
What's
been here
this new
since-
professional you I've seen?
Her hair's all, fixed up professional.
just a whole new reinvigorated Bianca, ready for
Mhm.
work,
But yeah, she
ready
cut.
for success.
So she this is when she actually tells her about another dude. But she cut him off too. Right?
Yeah. She already cut him off because her thing about the side pieces, you notice, soon as they say "I love you," she's like,
That's it.
and she cuts it off.
That's it.
So both of them had done that by now. So she cut both of them off, but this is her first time telling Monique about Jacob.
Yeah, but he keep calling her. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
he been dropping. I think he's been dropping.
They haven't
by
showed
the office.
They haven't showed that yet. So that's
Oh,
about to
okay.
happen. But yeah, so she's just like so because the husband apologized too, she's not looking for nobody else.
Right.
Because she cut the side.
Yeah.
piece
The
off, now
husband
she's happy.
basically been like, "Look, I've been working. I know I've been nothing but work. Like, look, I'm gonna try to
I'm gonna be there. For
be
you.
more mindful and just prioritize us." And
Yep, they enjoying their shows and
yeah,
cuddling up
they
in the
having
movies
Tubi
stuff.
and chill time because they watching Tubi because it's a Tubi
Yep.
movie.
And he's
Tubi
wearing
and
the
Doomy.
he's wearing the laundromat shirt from the car wash, that detail
Mhm.
place. You notice that?
Mhm.
That's the
Oh
same-
shit!
That's the same shirt.
They just
But
having a good
meanwhile,
time.
old dude is standing, looking creepy in the just
Like across
outside.
the street. Is he across the
Yeah.
street or
Yeah,
like
he's
in
across
the
the
He look like
street.
he in the median in the highway or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe he is.
looking at
looking
them.
so
Crazy
creepy.
ass.
Which my thought was, how did he know where she lived?
Because he's crazy. Crazy people always know where you live.
Crazy people
Yeah, it's Tubi
always
movie.
know. That's true. Crazy people do.
He got
know.
crazy intuition in this movie.
Yeah, so he knew where she was living, and he called her and looked at her through the window while she was having a good Tubi and what
Yeah.
was the movie? Tubi cuddle. time?
Tubi and
Tubi and
chill.
Doomy.
It's kind of like
and Doomy.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like what was that that movie with Neil Long that was on Netflix? Neil Long and I think it was
Omar
Omar
Epps.
Epps. Yeah. When he was
Yeah.
standing outside looking at them, and they were having sex.
Fatal
Yeah.
affair. Fatal affair. That's
affair,
it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Something
Yep.
affair. I remember.
That's
that.
it. That's exactly what that is, because he's just like looking super creepy, just watching her cross the street, looking angry and weird. And so, yeah, but she didn't actually tell him that I want to cut things off. She just started blocking him and ignoring him.
Yeah. So that definitely made him crazy.
Which, I
But-
think that makes it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because she could have told him it's over, and he was still doing the exact same thing.
But I think it's also she didn't really own up to her, because she could have did that. But yeah, she should have just cut him. Like she did what she thought what she knew to do, cut him off, and then just would stop calling. So I think that she'd block him or something, And so I think that's what
Most
the plan
likely
was
that's
like,
what
get rid of him,
girls would
don't worry
do.
about it.
Yeah.
So just like ignore him. And then I think this is when so Jacob is crazy, but then Lucas is also crazy.
Yeah, Lucas is crazy at the same time.
Right.
So
He's
that's
crazy
tight.
at the same time.
She like crazy dick, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, she don't realize they crazy until she cut them off.
She met the dick. She met
They
the nigga
don't
at a
become
liquor
crazy.
store.
They don't
Well, I
become
mean,
crazy. No, she makes them crazy. 'Cause
Yeah,
they don't
she
become
makes them crazy. Yeah,
until after.
because I think they just some niggas at first,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
and then when after it's like before Bianca and after Bianca. She
Yep.
got the Badu effect. You know,
Yep. Fancy Jones.
they don't call her
So-
Fancy Jones for nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, she's like, leave me
I don't know
alone.
what that means.
I don't know. But she's like, leave me alone.
She's fancy when you're jonesing for her.
Okay.
yeah,
Josh.
exactly. She's so fancy, you'll be jonesing for her. That's it.
Uh-huh. So yeah. And that's the end of the movie.
Yep. That's all it is. The end.
But she basically is like, look, you need to find something. Go get your life. Go
Mhm.
somewhere.
You have a
Like,
wife.
it's over.
You know,
you
go
have a
be
whole
with your wife.
who's fine. What the fuck is wrong?
Leave
with
me
you?
alone,
Right.
And so we see that Jacob's crazy. Jacob we see Lucas is crazy. Now then Lucas shows up at
No, Jacob shows up
Jacob shows up at the office this time talking to her
at the real
husband,
estate office. Yeah.
because he like, I want to buy a property, so
Yeah, now I want to buy a property. Yeah. So
Yeah.
obvious.
so they're introducing each other, and she's all extra, she's acting extra PDA.
Affectionate. Yeah. Extra. Extra
No,
PDA.
extra, like,
Hey, my husband.
mean,
let me rub
she-
my.
I mean, she
Thumbs
act like
through
she
your
was about to
beard.
give him head right there.
I
Right.
mean, it's like rubbing his chin every 5 seconds, like rubbing his nipples and stuff.
Right. Goodness, like get a
Like,
fucking
calm
room.
down.
So-
So,
And then he
yeah.
like, yeah, this beautiful, sexy, wonderful woman. This woman
my
right
wife.
here just like, goddamn, man. Like, won't y'all stop?
Yes. So yeah, she was obviously trying to compensate for the fact that she was cheating on her husband with that dude. So she was. So yeah, but she
Well,
already cut him off.
Well, she's trying to
Yeah.
show Jacob that she's definitely trying to show it's both. Trying
Yeah.
to show Jacob that she is back with her husband,
Mm-hmm.
and
She's back with her husband.
yeah, pretty much that's what it was.
Yep. But for some strange reason, the husband has to go somewhere else.
Yep.
And because they work on the same project, he's like, yo, you can take care of the paperwork that he needs to find products and whatever. Which, because he trusts his wife. Like, actually, that's not a like, if you work together in the business, it's not odd for some, person to come and say, hey, meet her. Like, if my wife can help, walk you through the next steps. I got to
Yeah.
run downtown.
It's
Like,
big-
that's not,
or-
that's
or-
actually
or-
not a bad thing.
Right. One of y'all may have to meet a client for lunch or something. That may be the only time the client can meet y'all. You may have to meet the client for lunch in this business.
Do y'all know any husband and wives that work together, like have a business together?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sorta, and
Yeah, I've seen
yeah,
them work
I
together.
mean, it's possible to have a
Yeah, I
very
know it's possible.
successful.
I was just curious. Y'all know people personally.
Yeah, a couple people.
I mean, I
You know,
personally prefer to talk directly to the husband in the situation anyway. That's like a
just out of common courtesy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if there's a husband and wife, not that the wife is any less capable, but I'm
Right.
just out of respect and courtesy, I'm
Right.
going to direct the husband when I can.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's how it
saying?
is for
I
me.
just remembered. I
Uh,
actually used to work for a husband and wife team.
hmm
I actually used to work for them.
hmm
And they were pretty successful with their stuff.
hmm
I hardly saw the husband. I basically worked under the wife. Like I had
hmm
to report to her directly.
Mm,
hmm
But yeah, they had a cool business.
nice.
Yeah, and then it
So
also just depends on the position of him or her. You know what I'm saying? Like if
mhm.
the wife is who I need to be talking to for this,
Right.
for what I
Yeah.
need, I got to talk to her then. You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
what it
like,
was. Because the wife was basically at the building, and the husband was like, I guess he was at multiple buildings or something. Maybe that's what it
hmm
And
was. Because I
that's
hardly
kind of
saw
how
him.
this is. That's kind of how this is, right? So like he's overseeing a bunch of buildings projects, and so he's like directing Jacob to go ahead talk to my wife about this, and she'll take care of it. He had no idea,
had no idea.
and there was no reason for him to think that it was because they were happily
They
married.
keep showing this clock like I'm supposed to know how much time.
But this
has
is
passed
where
from then.
so Jacob goes into the office and he says, "Meet me at the car wash at 9:30 p.m. I ain't finished with you yet." And she's like, "Well, it's done." It's like,
Just
"Well, you ain't
meet
cut."
me. Click.
No, he blackmails her. He says, "You don't come," and he plays a video. I'm gonna share this with everybody. And it's a video of her and him having sex. Like, how did you get that?
He been filming them having
So
sex.
so meet me and yes, I'm gonna let Gabe know if you don't do what I want to do. And so come over here and let me do what I want to do. Assume the position. And this is
He
where it's
literally
like,
says that.
this is where it definitely turns into rape.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And
rape
I guess the clock
blackmail.
is to show us because while he's raping her and she's crying, they show the clock as if he's been doing that for hours.
Right.
So listeners,
I'm gonna read your
that's what happened.
read your note. Bianca is going crazy from all the cheating, guilt, and rape after this scene.
Yes.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
so this is where it's like he obviously wants power and control. You know, like, and
We're officially halfway into the movie at this point
Yeah.
too.
Yep,
Where
it's
things
officially
take
halfway.
a dark turn where she's now getting raped.
yeah. And so she was trying to establish things better with her marriage, but she, at this point she's being blackmailed, and so she's like, well, just, I guess I just got to do what I got to do. But she don't want it. And the song is interesting. There's a song that's playing, it's like "Suffering Silence," and I think there's like I remember,
it's
like,
basically
the
being
pain,
very descriptive.
and so like she can't even pour the milk. Like she's just shaking. She's really, because she got raped the night before, like, and blackmailed. It's like that's a lot. And she carrying
Yeah,
all
it
this
is.
stuff, and so
Because she was already starting to feel guilty. That's why she, during the vacation, that kind of
right
reset
right.
her already, and she
Mhm.
thought she was over it. Yeah,
Right,
the
she's
Suffering
like-
Silence, that wasn't a bad song actually. It was,
Yeah, that
well
was a-
written. I noticed that
Mhm.
too. Yeah.
When I was listening to it, I was like, that's actually a good placement of the song.
Yeah,
And
good
so-
song choice.
The daughter was like, something's wrong, because she don't ever do that to my hair like that. So that's actually, I like that kind of
Subtleties.
direction. Yeah, that's a really cool way that they did that. Just point out this movie does look good. Like, we can say,
Yeah, it
like,
looks real
the
good.
cinematography is great.
The quality, the film quality, the
is
sound
good.
quality. Yeah.
Sound quality is great.
Mhm.
Music choice is good. And so, yeah. But this is
Man,
when,
okay, here you go. Mo come
Yeah.
again. Like, yo,
Mo.
Look, I don't care what you do moving forward, but keep me out of your drama.
wait, pause
I'm
it.
lying to Gabe and Dave
Pause
taking this bad picture of me.
Read my note.
Okay, let me read. Mo confronts B about all the lying and whoring. She must tell Gabe.
She's basically telling her like, you got to come clean to your husband at this point. You got to let him in on this.
Yeah, because she was saying
too
this, like,
much is
Gabe
going
was like,
on.
y'all, because what happened was, and this is what she's mad. She like, you painting the picture that she's gonna say. I'm gonna let her say it because I think it's pretty interesting. It's like
I'm some wild party drinker and some serial dater when you and I both know that that's you.
That's you.
No, I'm done listening to you. And most importantly, I'm done being your alibi.
Favorite
Bitch.
character in this
Jacob was
movie.
blackmailing me,
yeah, she's good. So there she had to share that.
and
So she's like, Jacob's blackmailing me about the affair, and that's when Mo was like, look, there's only one thing that you can do.
Oh yeah, there's a video of us. Yeah, she's like, look, you got to tell your
You got to tell your husband. That's it. Like
You
gotta
got
tell
to.
him.
Right.
And that's the only thing that you could do, because if he's blackmailing you about a video,
It's a
then
nice
you need to
looking
tell
office
your
too.
husband that you got this, so that way he can't hold this, because the dude's raping you.
Yeah, at this point, this is a criminal felony. At this point, like,
So
yo,
yeah, so but she's afraid that once he finds out that he's gonna leave her and all that stuff, and there's like,
Of course.
beautiful
Mhm.
picture
And he
of
has a
their
right
family.
to.
Yeah.
And he has a right to. So.
Yeah, because she's a serial cheater. That's the thing
Right.
about it. Like, she ain't just with one dude. But even still, like, it doesn't matter. But
Mhm.
still,
she's a
just like,
nymphomaniac with
Yep.
compulsive behaviors,
Mhm.
risky sexual activities, and now she's experiencing emotional distress, feeling guilt, shame, anxiety, depression, or remorse related to sexual behaviors.
Yep.
Exactly.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice this at first. But the text message was like Alana texted the brother.
Okay, who is Alana?
Alana is the wife of Lucas.
Lucas. Okay.
Oh, Alana is
And
texting
so-
who? Danny?
Yep, and she says, "Call me urgent now."
Okay.
I did notice that. Because
So I didn't notice that the first time.
Yeah,
'cause I was just kind of
that
like
part
half
always-
paying attention.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing was I was wondering what's going on with the brother. I was very curious and I just didn't know.
Mhm.
So they kind of did a good job of kind of
There was subtle stuff in there.
hiding
So
it a little bit.
So it definitely wasn't like the things that they revealed wasn't just like completely not thought of. They added little pieces
Mhm.
to get you to.
It's a lot of little
follow it.
details on this.
Yeah. So
Is this a
But-
Tubi original? Because
I
the
don't know.
quality and editing on this is really good.
It's possible
Yeah.
it could be. Because this
So-
is definitely a Detroit piece.
yeah, it's definitely a Detroit
Those
movie.
Detroit movies, man, y'all doing it on the quality of y'all
Mhm.
movies.
Because you see the same people. Like I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if dude from Surprise was in this movie. That kind of
Mhm.
they all do. And so it's the same type of people. It's the same people.
So
Yeah.
your note says she tells Gabe, but that's not true. So what happens?
Oh,
this
okay.
is- what happens is the cops come about an investigation, and this is where I was like, okay, y'all, like, what happened was Lucas was
Right.
found dead. Okay, so now Lucas, if you're a detective and you're trying to figure out who killed him, and at this point, because they're asking Bianca about it, because the wife said they had an open marriage. So it's like, yeah, the wife of Lucas said that they had an open marriage and that she was with Bianca, like Bianca and Lucas had a relationship. So that's what the wife said to
Okay.
the cops.
Oh,
So
so
the
that's
cops-
what caused them to go
so
over
the
their
cops
house. And,
are going over there to ask her some questions. Now,
Mhm.
this is the thing. If you, as a cop, know that as a fact that the dude that died was sleeping with a woman who's married,
right?
who you think would be a suspect? The husband of the
Yeah.
wife is a
Yeah.
suspect.
Yeah, but cops,
Yeah.
they're going to question people no matter what.
But the way they questioned him, because they just brought it out there like they ain't had no thing. Like, we're just gonna tell everything out there. I feel like
Wait, what you mean? How did they
they
question
didn't even.
him?
They were just talking like everything was happening. Like, they're trying to.
Well,
I
they
guess they're
definitely
trying
want
to
to.
see.
They probably see
reactions.
whose reactions. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And
'Cause
so
you
if
look
he's,
at this is
yeah,
the,
they react
this
in a
is,
certain way.
Yeah, that
It's like,
detective.
oh.
That's the dude. He played on
About a
Rotten
week ago?
too.
Mm-hmm.
Were you aware of Mr. Miller's open marriage with his wife, Alana?
The husband,
No.
his face is like super like what's going
Mrs.
on.
Miller revealed to us that you and Mr. Miller were having an ongoing affair.
So you think they
Is this
asked that
true?
question just so they could see the reactions?
Yep, definitely.
Okay,
Um,
to see if like the husband knew
Yes.
about it.
Affair? You been fucking somebody else?
So that way they
Mr.
ask him.
Hines,
If they
Is
ask
this a
it,
police
if
matter?
they didn't know, he
That
didn't
was
know.
that was a
You have to
pretty
ask your wife
that was a
some
pretty
questions.
good
You gotta
tactic
give a
though.
shit about
I
this
could see
being a
that at the
police
end.
matter? I just found out my wife for 7 years been cheating on me this whole time.
That's a good tactic.
That's just a
Interfering
little
with our
bit.
investigation. Man, fuck this, I'm out of here. Hold on, not so fast.
Yeah,
Because not only do we have to ask your wife some questions,
I get it now.
we have to ask you questions as well.
Okay, so yeah, because I could see how they would ask those in front of him because they did ask about that.
Right.
It's like, you mind if we talk to you in front of
They
your husband?
they could did that on purpose just
yeah,
to
just
get
to see how
if he gives them a
reacts.
genuine reaction. Right. Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That's
That's
a good
why
tactic.
it makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That works. I'm not mad at it. I was mad at first, but I'm like, okay, I get it. That makes sense to me.
How dare they fucking ask him that question anyway?
Yeah, that's not what I said.
That's exactly. That's a
Those
quote.
exact words.
Exact words what
My
Jason
goodness.
said.
So, but yeah, so this is how he finds out. So she was going to tell him, I think.
I
It
don't
was
think
weighing
she
on her.
was,
It
even
was
though
weighing on her.
even
You don't
though
think
her
she was gonna
friend
tell
told her she didn't do it. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Maybe
But
she
she
was
didn't
just
tell him.
building up the nerve to tell him
Yeah.
and just didn't get to till it was
Yeah,
shit had
that's
already hit the fan.
Hmm.
yeah, maybe that's what it was.
But now, at this point, she now, for the rest of the movie, acts like a helpless bird.
Yeah. Voice all quivering and stuff from that point.
From this point on, she is a helpless
And that's what I'm
bird.
saying. Are we supposed to like her?
I'm
Because
glad you
I don't
noticed
feel
that.
bad for her.
Because
You
she's
know,
all
did you feel-
quivering. She's quivering like old girl and All I Want Is You on part 2, the parole officer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Suddenly-
yeah,
with the
yeah.
sudden transplant,
Suddenly,
Yeah.
yeah.
personality
Mhm.
transplant.
Yep.
That's how she's behaving from this point on.
This
in this
point
movie.
on.
Oh,
from
please,
the entire
please,
the rest
please,
30 more
please.
minutes. The rest
It's
of the
not
movie.
I'm innocent in all of
Yep.
this.
She just kind of.
What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong.
Voice all quivering.
For the rest of
And
the
nah, I
movie.
don't want to hear it.
Yep. So she's just trying to, she wants her husband back, and he's like whatever, and so yeah. So, but I'm like, what else is gonna happen? Because I'm like, did he kill? Because my thought was like, did he kill himself? Did his wife kill him? Because I mean, they didn't show that she did it, and we know that he didn't do it because he didn't
Right.
know about it. So we're just trying to figure it out. I kind of like this conversation between the husband and the wife.
Was she the only one?
baby.
Don't touch me.
This is the best
Just
acting he
answer
did in the whole
the
movie.
fucking question.
Mm.
Was she the only one? Yes or no?
No, he wasn't.
Turn it down some.
Okay.
But now I have the time to come clean, so please just. So I'm gonna tell you everything, Gabe. After I cut ties with Lucas, I started seeing another man. And his name is Jacob.
all quivering.
You gotta came to the office. huh?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh goodness, the entire movie.
She
just
came
like
to the.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to hear. But yeah, so yeah,
Josh.
he is. Gabe is rightfully angry, and he is upset, and he's like, I'm done. Like this is he taking his ring off. He's like, this is it. Like. And so she's so scary looking, like she's just like quivering like a little bird,
Oh, please, Gabe.
Like a horse.
Oh goodness, the whole time. So, and I think that let's see what else is in the notes because the twist started happening. Okay, because we gonna
Yeah, this
wrap up
twist
soon.
number 1 starts happening right here.
It's right here.
I think so. After whenever they show the cops next,
Okay.
the next time they show the cops is twist number 1, which
Well,
starts to unfold.
We find out that. Okay. Let's see. I think that Jacob tells her that he killed
That he already done killed. Yeah, that
Lucas.
yeah.
Yeah, and so he's like, I'm gonna kill your husband and your wife and your kid too if you don't do what I say.
She got a wife too? Damn.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Because she's like, well, I already told my husband, so you can't blackmail me no more. It was like, well, I killed Lucas, so I don't gotta blackmail you. I can kill you and your kid. And so she got to tell the cops, because I think that's where she's like, she's a little concerned. So she like tries to talk to Gabe about it. It's like, Gabe, like, this dude that I was sleeping with, I know he's blackmailing me, but he's the one that killed Lucas, and he's gonna kill you. And so, please, Gabe. Oh. We're not exaggerating.
Continue to do what he said, that he's gonna hurt
See,
you.
we're not exaggerating.
play it.
Listen to the music in the background too, by the way.
I know you hate me right now, but can you please just help me figure this out for Taylor's sake, please?
We're not exaggerating at all.
Just call the police.
Yep. So
Listen to the music. The music is with her.
Yeah.
It's like
The
she
music-
created the music.
With
It's
her.
all ding, dum, dum.
So yeah. So she's just like that for the rest of the movie.
Man, I would be just like Gabe though, for real.
Gabe
Get
makes
off
sense.
Get off me.
Gabe is understandable. Like he finds out because her lover that she had is dead. That's how he finds out that she was sleeping with. So he's like, okay,
That's
what
the
happened?
only way he found out.
The cops said that,
Is that,
and she's
is
like,
that
yeah.
he was murdered.
And so then he's like, she left, and he's like, I'm gonna get some stuff, get at my house. Like, oh, you can keep the house, whatever. And then she's like, all right, is there anybody else? Yes. Like, yeah.
Man, she tried to make it sound like it's just 2 guys that she cheated on him with, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm
we know.
pretty sure there was others.
Yeah, we know based off of the way that, because she said she only been with Jacob or Lucas for only 2 months.
Yep.
And so as soon as the dudes catch feelings, she go move on to the next. That's how she been like.
That's her kryptonite. Feelings.
And that's probably why she don't like the marriage, because
Right,
he's got
exactly.
feelings.
That's why she don't like her husband.
Because he loves her.
Actually in love with her.
So yeah, so
Golly, man.
they call the cops.
We
and
breaking
I
this
think-
movie all the way down.
Yep. So when she called the cops is like, okay, well, if Jacob's the one that's killing, well, he got an alibi. So, we can't do nothing about it until something happened, but he's threatening, to kill, it's like, well, like, there's nothing else we can do. So unless he confess, then, that's it. Meanwhile, the little daughter is playing outside with the dog. And that's when Jacob confronts and gives like a bracelet to the daughter. And they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And so that's when they try to look for him, but they can't find him.
He had already gone.
Mm-hmm. And so twist number 1. This is the first twist right here.
Okay.
So Jacob ends up meeting up with Alana, and we find out that she basically was like, you need to finish the job. And so apparently Alana, twist number 1, Alana hired Jacob to kill Lucas and
Alana. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
To kill
Alana
Lucas
hired Jacob to kill Lucas
and
B.
What's her name? Yeah, B. Yep.
She was like, you got to kill both of them. And so this is the thing. And so like, you ain't finished the job yet. She's still alive. Because that's the whole point. So like, that was the whole reason why he met her in the first place. Like he's an assassin. And so instead of killing her and the husband, Jacob,
he's
Lucas,
an assassin that works at the car dealers.
he's not a professional assassin.
Detail shop.
He just the assassin that was going to get the job done.
Well,
And so that's what it.
Which definitely gave me, this is just like Lawnmower Man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It
This
is.
Oh yeah,
very,
it sure
very
is. Yep.
Very similar to Lawnmower Man.
Yep.
Yeah. But he was like, "Look, I'm gonna finish. I do what I do," because he obviously caught feelings and he don't want to kill her because he just want to be with her. So he's like, "Look, I'll deal with it, and I deal with it whenever I want to deal with it." And so, that's twist number one.
Mm-hmm.
So, meanwhile, you got in the notes. She begs her husband to help
her husband to help with the stalker. Like it's just more quivering talk.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Please,
Please. Please. So
and
Jacob
then he agrees to, help her because he still loves her. He don't want nothing to happen to her.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, I'll help you.
Yep. Oh, so like I like the little attention detail. She was like, don't forget to lock the door. Because he was like, I'm gonna sleep in the guest room. Like, I'll be here, but I'm gonna sleep in the guest room and take the trash out and all that stuff. Don't forget to lock the door. And so he took the trash out and he closed the door and they zoom in on the
fact that the door is not locked. Dum, dum, dum.
Yep. So
and then anytime in another one of these movies, anytime it shows somebody walking to their car at night
and they are laughing with their
they're
friend,
having a good time.
They like ha 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 ha.
I love life.
Life is good. I'm happy. I'm not in jail, but even though my husband's dead and I'm obviously a suspect. And so, well, what happens next? Is this twist number 2? Or that's not really a twist?
No, that's not really a
Jacob
twist.
Jacob just shoots Alana because
in the head.
Because he said
Point
no
blank
loose ends,
in the
right?
head.
No loose ends, right?
No loose ends, right?
Right. So I love this montage of the cops figuring things out.
Stressed.
It's great. It's like he came for his assignment. He's
Yep.
like, all right, the director's like, look, I need
Them
you to
glasses.
look stressed. All right, you're figuring something out, and I need you to look stressed. So he's like tapping his pen.
You've been up all night trying to solve this case.
Yes, you've been up. Yeah, he takes his glasses off. And he's like, man. And so this is the climax where all of the things that are revealed. So I'm gonna read the other note that you said. Jacob is a ninja who silently broke into Gabe's house and shoots Gabe.
Yeah,
because the door was open, the door was unlocked. So Jacob comes in, and so then
he went in that house
detective-
without making a
twist
sound.
number 2, as they've been like stressed about the case, the two detectives bump into each other. It's like, what's going on?
The Jacob Willer real name is Jeremiah Cross.
Where have I heard that before?
Cross. Well, I feel like I heard that name before.
I love this.
Because you have. Cross.
He said that
is
Detroit
Alana
as hell.
Miller's maiden name. Jeremiah Cross is Alana Miller's younger cousin.
What?
Serious?
So Jacob's name, twist number 2, Jacob is Alana's cousin.
Wait, okay.
Which
Jacob is Alana's cousin.
Jacob's
Okay.
is
Yep.
Alana's cousin.
All right.
So he just killed his cousin.
He just killed his
His
cousin.
own cousin. Okay.
So they made that connection because they were like, "How in the world is Jacob and this is connected at all?" Because they're so they figured it out that there's something that connects Jacob because that was what
So
B
was that
saying.
just one twist right there then, or was there another twist with that?
Well, we find out that his name was his name was changed.
So why she? They could have had her call him Jeremiah if they're cousins. Because why would she call him by his new name?
Just to show respect. He wants to,
He legally changed. His
Even
name
if you
to
pulled a
Jacob.
gun on her,
Name is-
she should have said Jeremiah right then.
Mhm. Just like how you guys call me Smiley all the time.
Exactly.
I've been going by that name for 20 years, and you guys do not call me that. So people that know you forever is not gonna call you by your name that you want other people to call you by.
Your new name,
Yeah. She would have called him Jeremiah. Ain't no way in the world.
yeah.
So maybe it was one twist, but regardless, detective find out. And
It's
then,
like Andy being Andy all the time.
right? She's Andy. She's like, I'm Andrea. No.
I'm Andrea. Okay. All right, Andy.
Okay, so the second twist is that that the brother was in a relationship with Alana, and he and Alana,
Yeah. The brother Daniel was in a relationship with Alana.
and so he wanted to get because they were in an open marriage. Like Alana was in an open marriage. She was with,
which always
Danny.
Gets you killed.
It
That's the
does.
secret
Very
key
true.
in
for
Tubi movies,
Tubi universe.
If you're in an open relationship, you're gonna
marriage,
die.
You will die.
Mhm.
One of you
Every
or both
time.
of you.
Yep.
Every
So-
time.
So yeah, so Jacob goes ahead and explained everything. So like Alana was in an open marriage with Lucas, and Lucas started falling too hard for Bianca, and all that happened.
Yep.
And so so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna hire. He hired Jacob, Lana's cousin, to take care of Bianca or Lucas. Did he want to kill Bianca too? Yeah, I think he's like get rid of both of them because he was like they're messing everything up. So Alana got involved, and so it's like, yeah, we're gonna take care of that. And it's like we set it all up because he knew where you was at the gas station, and he wanted you to get to that spot. And I wasn't there. You think it was a coincidence that I was there? No,
it was
wasn't no
so
coincidence.
much talking.
It wasn't no coincidence that I was there. I was there the whole
So
time.
much
And
talking.
Lucas broke Alana's heart, and
he's
she
talking
wanted you
so
dead.
fast on this part too.
So yeah, let's hear a little bit of what he's saying.
Up God telling his brother the fucking truth. He chose to keep it a secret.
Meanwhile,
I mean,
Gabe is bleeding on the
If
floor.
only he had done the right thing, Gabe, you would have left Bianca. Me and my baby, we could have been together. Simple.
He calls Bianca his baby.
I mean, if I knew my fucking brother wife was cheating on me, I wouldn't keep it a secret.
So he's saying
what type of nigga is you?
He's basically
Hey,
turning
wanted to
Gabe
tell you,
against
I don't think you'll believe me
Danny.
without proof, man.
they brothers, and he lied.
So the entire time, the two people I trust most in this world was keeping a fucking secret from me?
Yep.
Light bulb. So this was a setup, Daniel? Yep.
Daniel set it
From
all
the
up.
fucking time you
Yeah,
walked
here it
into
is,
that
here it
liquor
is.
store. Daniel called you to go there. He
Mhm.
knew exactly he was gonna be Bianca because you had a tracker in your company car.
It's a very specific reason. I love that. There's the whining some more.
I said,
She sound like a cat. That's how my cat sound.
Yeah. So that was a couple twists of there, but like Jacob was like all that stuff was happening, and so I think that's the whole plan. So that's maybe one or two twists.
Explain to me what was going on with Daniel.
Daniel was in a relationship with Lucas's wife,
Right.
and so Lucas's wife was mad that Lucas was falling for Bianca.
Right.
So she
That's
was like,
right.
get rid of Lucas. And so Daniel was like, let's hire your cousin to get rid of Lucas and Bianca.
Okay.
Because Bianca's obviously hurting his brother too. So he's like, take her
In the
out. She's a
process.
cheater.
I'm so confused. I'm so like. And by the time anybody starts to explain this, my brain just gets foggy. I'm like,
That's
wait,
why I was
what?
like, explained it all to
Yes,
me.
that's all. That's
so
it.
okay,
That's it.
so wait. It's two things happening.
Mhm.
You got two unhappy couples
Right.
at the root of all this.
Mm-hmm.
You got Bianca and what's his
Gabe.
name?
Gabe.
Gabe. They not happy.
Well,
Bianca's not
Bianca's
happy.
not happy.
So
Yep.
she's cheating on him. All right. And then on the other side, you got Lucas and Alana,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
who are in an open relationship, but for
Yep.
some reason, Lucas still ain't really happy. right?
Right.
Yeah, because he fell in love with
He
Bianca.
fell in
That's
love
why.
with
Right.
Bianca. So the
Right, so-
relationship went from being open because it's like open relationship
Right.
means I could be with my wife and other people. No,
And be with other
I
people,
don't even
but
want to
he
be with
ended
my
up
wife no
falling
more.
for right. So he ended up falling for Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
So then Alana gets mad. She ended up calling her cousin Jacob. Right.
But it was, I think Daniel was in on it. Daniel was like, "Look, I want you to be happy because Daniel is."
So where does that's where I'm confused.
Daniel is
Where
sleeping
does
with
Daniel
Alana.
come in?
Daniel and Alana are in a relationship
Daniel set her up to meet Jacob in the first place by
Right.
calling her to go to the liquor store.
because Daniel loves Alana.
Daniel
That's his-
loves Alana.
He's sleeping with
So
Alana.
these open relationships is the problem
That is the problem
in this
That's the
movie.
point.
So this so Alana, one of her open relationship partners is
Mhm.
Danny.
Right.
Danny
Gabe's
done
brother.
fell in love, right? Who's Gabe's brother? Danny done
Mhm.
fell in love with Alana.
Mm-hmm.
Alana's unhappy with her husband because he done fell in love with Bianca.
Right. Right.
So they plot together to have
and Alana.
Lucas. Yeah, Danny and Alana come up with a plot to have Lucas and Bianca killed
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
by hiring Jacob to do it,
Which
Right.
is Alana's cousin.
which is
But
Alana's cousin.
it backfires.
It
'cause
backfires
Jacob
because Jacob falls in love with
Bianca.
Bianca.
Yep.
all while Gabe is completely clueless.
Of
Gabe
all
ain't
of
did
this,
nothing.
he ain't did nothing but be a loving
all
husband.
he
That's
loving
all
husband
he did.
and make a bunch of money selling property.
Right, that's all he did. Okay, all right.
Supporting all of them because they all work for him.
So that was
The money that they used to hire him was the money that Gabe helped him make by selling all the property.
So plot number one is the fact that you find out. Plot twist number one, you find out that Jacob is meeting up with Alana to kill some folks.
That's plot twist number one.
Plot twist number two is that you find out Jacob's real name, Jason
Jacob.
Cross,
right?
or
His,
whatever
his
his
cousin
real name
Jeremiah.
is, and then
Jeremiah Cross.
Jeremiah Cross. And plot twist number three is that he's the cousin of Alana.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So his name was real. His name was fake, but he's really the cousin. That's three.
Plot twist number four. We find
The
out
brother.
that the brother was sleeping with Alana.
Mhm.
Plot
That's
twist number five. We find
The
out that he
brother
was in on the fucking
in on the
heist
murder.
on the
Yes.
murder
and set it
setup.
up.
That's plot twist
Mhm.
number
That's
five.
five. Yep,
All
that's
right,
it. That's five.
all right,
That's
cool.
five plots.
That's five plot twists, and then plot twist number six.
Is at the very last second.
The
of
very
this
last second. The very last second of this movie.
so Mo is like that they the shit.
Man, you might as well play.
Yeah, I should just let them.
That's what I
let
thought
them-
you was gonna do. Just
I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna play it. But like
You have to set it up.
Yeah, so like basically Jacob's like I want to be with you, Bianca, but I'm gonna kill your husband first. But before he got a chance to kill the husband,
The
cop
police
comes
came at
in
the
and
last
shoots.
second and shot.
Very last second,
Shot
and
him.
shot.
Well,
and shot him.
excellent shot.
Very, very, And so meanwhile, this is I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna let
They
you
have
guys
the
hear.
ambulance.
Yeah, so the guy gets shot, and
The police come, who's played by the bald head dude from Brighton.
yeah,
Just leave him alone. I'll go with you, okay? Jacob, I'll go with
she's
you.
still whining. Literally, she was whining the
My daughter just
entire
like one of her
time.
parents, okay? Listen, baby, please, I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Back. Get your stuff.
Okay.
So they going outside. They kind of slowly creeping outside the door.
She packing her stuff,
No, fuck that.
and he gonna
He's
shoot
getting ready to
the,
shoot the husband. He gets shot by the cop right at the last
cop
minute. Excellent
last minute.
shooting.
Right.
In the nick of time.
In
Mm-hmm.
the nick of time. So they're at the ambulance, and
Are
then
you
Mo
okay?
comes and says, "Gabe, are you
Yeah,
okay?"
I'm okay, baby.
Wait.
He calls Mo babe,
Gabe and I had a long talk the other day when I delivered him the papers.
and I deliver him more than just that.
And you were right there. He doesn't deserve to feel those type of pain.
That's it.
And then he look at her like, yeah, I've been tapping that ass for 2 weeks.
Plot twist number 6.
goodness.
Yep, that would have been.
They already been fucking.
They
The way
obviously,
Yes.
they
been for a
obviously
while.
have already. And
Yep.
every time that she asks where she was, she's
And
like,
my
I don't know
sexual
where she is.
performance has improved with her too. So there. Yep. So I
Oh,
mean, at
man.
the end of this movie, you know, Bianca gets what she deserves, which is nothing.
Loneliness.
Yeah, she gets loneliness. Yeah.
And she whines for 30 minutes of the movie.
Yep, there's a bonus cut. There's a
Yeah,
bonus.
bonus.
Of her
There's no
just
music or
montage.
anything. There's
Just
no
her
music or
montage.
anything. It's just her.
Oh,
because
man.
both of her guys are dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Both of her side
So-
pieces are dead, and her husband has officially left her.
So she's
And I guess the brother
she
didn't
had-
die, right?
No,
No,
he
the
didn't
brother
die.
didn't die.
So brother probably went to prison for hiring somebody to kill.
Conspiracy, yeah.
Conspiracy to murder.
Yeah.
But his lover is dead.
Yep.
so she ends up with nobody
Yep.
She ain't got
because
nobody.
that's what she get.
Yeah. So
But she don't
what
gotta
y'all
go to-
what
she's
y'all
not
think
going
of
to
this
jail.
movie?
Oh, I have fun.
I love this movie.
Yeah,
It's great.
This is entertaining.
This is
I'm
great.
I
glad
had a
we
lot of
talked about
fun
it.
with this one.
Because when I was watching it, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And so, yeah, I'm glad we talked about it because, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, y'all. Haha. Yeah, y'all. No. I would
So-
give this movie a high replay because I've watched it a bunch of times. Like,
At this
I would
point,
give
Yeah, it's a
this
pretty
high
good one.
replay.
It's a replay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those that
So if you need a good movie to watch on Christmas Eve, everyone.
Christmas morning.
Make sure to gather your whole family together for this Christmas appropriate-
morning.
Christmas morning
this
About
appropriate
family.
Christmas. Yep. Put it
And
on.
make sure
as
you watch
open
it with your
presents.
children.
Yeah. while
Yes,
open
if
your
you have
presents.
small kids, make sure you play it on the big screen TV in the living
As-
room.
as you
Christmas
eat your
morning.
Christmas meal,
Yeah.
Christmas
You don't want to miss
breakfast
that first scene either. Definitely don't want to miss first scene.
Oh man. Yep. Merry Christmas.